This is an emergency, I beg an urgently. This is a serious case. The way you put in work on me, just like a surgeon when you operate that face.
A couple rules when you're dealing with the 12 card spread. You have to ask a question. You have to ask for a clarifier in your 7th house as well as your 12th house. These are non-negotiable rules.
Okay, 7th and 12th.
You know I'm a direct energy reader, so I don't need to know your birth date or your zodiac sign. Be open with the spirit, enjoy, and ask questions. Now, before I started shuffling, you said that from your last reading, things is coming to pass.
Yeah.
Good deal. Good deal. How long did it take to manifest to come to pass? I think, if I'm not mistaken, Spirit saying they gave you a total of like 4 months.
Yeah, pretty much. That's what it was. About 4 to 5 months or something. Some things a little longer. We'll talk about it at the end because this will kind of blew my mind.
Okay. All right. So, the cards have been shuffled, Florida water on my hands. That being said, say your first name so I can pray over the cards for you.
You're going.
Do I have permission to cut your cards?
Yeah.
You're strong, because Spirit just showed me where your video was.
Oh, yeah?
I kid you not.
You said I'm strong.
Yeah, because Spirit just said, you said your name and Spirit said, here's the video. So I'm going up here to your video right now.
Okay.
All right, here we go. Yep. So I'm going to click that one just to hold it, because I'm going to make sure I upload. I'm going to make sure I got to go through it because I recorded 2 on 1. Like, I didn't stop the camera, but I knew where it was. All right.
Okay.
So don't worry, you'll get it once I edit it a little bit more. All right. So now that you're ready, we're ready for this. You got a 12 card spread. I'm finna lay down your cards and we finna see what they sell, right?
Okay.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. You got a lot going on. You got a lot going on, more than you know. Oh, we finna get through this. So since it's a long one, I'm gonna jump right into it. We're gonna start with your first house. We're gonna start with your first house. Your first house is ruled by Aries and is governed by Mars. Your first house represents your ego, yourself, how you see yourself, what you think about yourself, how you treat yourself, how you handle yourself. This is all about you. And in this house right here, you have Electba. You have the Orisha Electba. So now, the Spirit is saying 2 things with this one. You're sitting up here basically saying that it's your time to walk through the doors. It's your time to walk through the doors. It's your time to do this. You just keep telling yourself it's your time. It's your time. It's like you're trying to build yourself up, get some momentum so you can walk through the door. But here's the secret about this here. You haven't walked through the goddamn door yet. You're just talking about it. You're just speculating. You're thinking. You're fantasizing, I should say. But Electba say the door is open. Why haven't you taken the major step to get to it?
Okay.
This is what's going on with you. This is how you see yourself. This is how you take care of yourself. This is how you handling yourself. You're right at the threshold, but something is stopping you from stepping into that next phase, stepping into the next level.
I just did, and we're going to talk about it.
Okay. So, would you like to ask this card a question?
Okay. As far as walking through the door, what exactly do you mean?
Spirit, as far as walking through the door, explain to her what do you mean by that. It says staying focused. You laid out a plan, you didn't follow through on the plan. You laid out a plan, you stepped back. You laid out a plan, you just didn't prioritize it. Follow through. That's all it's saying, follow through. You need to stay focused. If, damn it, you say you're going to do it, by all means do it.
Okay.
That's it.
Okay.
He opened the door for you, just walk on through it. So let's go into your second house. Your second house is ruled by Taurus and is governed by Venus. Your second house represents your current economic situation, current money, prosperity, what you got in the bank right now, what you got in your hand right now, property owned right now that you're making a dividend. Your second house. In this house right here, you have the Four of Water in the upright position. Having the Four of Water in the upright position, this tells me that you're coming from a murky situation. You're trying to undig yourself out of a hole that you're in. And it's not so much as a hole, it's something that covered you. Let's say a blanket, Spirit say blanket. Let's say that if you know you have to get out and go in the snow, go out in the cold, somebody is keeping you covered because you're sharing a blanket. You can't move because if you move, it's gonna disrupt their sleep. So you just constantly stuck. And you can't get out to get your money. You can't get out to manage your money, Spirit saying to manage your money. Because you're too busy trying to keep everybody else comfortable and you're just stuck. But now you're trying to wiggle out without bothering anybody. So that's a good thing. Spirit say throw the damn blanket off. Throw the blanket off. If they get cold, they can roll over and put the blanket back on. But you get out and you go embrace that. Would you like to ask this card a question?
I think I get it.
Okay.
So just look out for you. Basically, I need to focus on myself.
Exactly. Now you're getting it. I like that. So now we're going to go over here to your third house. Your third house is ruled by Gemini and is governed by Mercury. Your third house represents communication, dance, interpretive, text, writing, spiritual, whispers, all of it. And in this, with Gemini ruling this house, you get communication from all of these sources, either good communication or bad communication, but communication serves a purpose. And in this house right here, you have the Nine of Fire in the upside down position. Having the Nine of Fire in reverse just tells me that you gotten out your goddamn sack. The Spirit is telling you, get up, get going, get up, get out, get going. You're getting the communication. You are so uncomfortable where you're at. And you remember that parable I said about you laying down under a blanket and just not wanting to disturb nobody? The Nine of Fire shows a lady laying down on a hospital bed, a cart, some wicker straw wrapped up as if she's the mommy and dying. This card came upside down.
I'll explain that to you. But like I said, you're absolutely right. I'm doing my best to try to get out. Long story short, I felt that way at my job. I had a real good job working in a financial institution. Okay? And I was in that job for almost 12 years. And it was comfortable because it was good pay, good benefits, good time off. But I felt like I was dying inside because that's not what I wanted to do. And the Spirit would always tell me, you just need to leave, you don't want to be here. And I just resigned from my job. And yes, I'm about to work on my business full time. So that's one of the reasons why I called, because I need some direction.
All right, you see, Spirit, the Spirit is talking, baby. The Spirit is talking. Would you like to ask this card a question?
Am I making it? Well, pretty much, I think I'm making the right move, but I'll ask the question. Spirit, am I doing this the right way?
Spirit, is she on point? Is she making the right move? Yeah. They say fertility. They say they bring you nothing but abundance after this. This is going to be fruitful. Something is going to grow. Ideas going to manifest. A baby will be made. Basically, this is going to be fruitful for you. Going to bear fruit. Going to offspring. Something going to spring from it. Yep.
Okay.
Made the right decision.
Awesome.
There you go. So now we're going to go over here to your fourth house. Your fourth house is ruled by Cancer. Your fourth house is ruled by Cancer, and it's governed by the moon. Your fourth house represents your actual house and home. If you're into politics, it represents your city and state. Again, your house and home, where you lay your head. I like to add, it represents the three closest people that you will allow to stay in your home via friends and family. And in this house right here, you have the Four of Fire in the upside down position. Inside your house and home, you're not linking up with nobody. You've detached, and you've detached quite a bit. Don't matter who in your home or who you consider friends and family, you have just detached from every last single one of them. In some form or fashion. If you got a husband, you told his ass you'll leave him in the dust if shit don't change. If you got kids, I'm telling you what you said. If you got kids, you're telling your kids, hey, get the hell out of here. I'm finna live my life. If you got a dog, if you keep shitting and pissing, I ain't gonna keep cleaning up behind you. I'll put your ass out. You done detach from every single thing inside this house of your dwelling, because and here's the secret behind that. Because the fourth house carries a secret, and I only speak about it when they say, because this is the moon. Here's the secret behind that detachment from everybody. You know it's the right thing to do. You know it in your bones that it's the right thing to do, to let them go and be who they're gonna be, so you can be who you gonna be. It's scary, it's shocking, it turns your stomach, but guess what? You know in your heart that it's supposed to be done, and that's why you did it. That's the big ass secret. That was the one thing you connected with yourself, and you made that decision. Would you like to ask this card a question?
I don't think so. I think I'm on point with that one.
All right. So now we're finna go over here to your fifth house. Your fifth house is ruled by Leo, and it's governed by the sun. Your fifth house represents your sex life, entertainment, and luck. Again, sex life, entertainment, and luck. It also is a house where you get your courage from. I get mine, God get his or hers. Your friends and family get theirs. Fifth house is strength, courage, love, lust, luck, all that. And in this house right here, you have the Five of Earth in the upright position. Having the Five of Earth in the upright position, Spirit telling me 100% you still ain't learned your lesson about giving up your time, your precious time, and your energy. You haven't learned your lesson. It's okay to detach from these people, but still you're out there at beck and call whenever they need you. Mentally, you're detached. Physically, you're there. So, again, let's run down those three scenarios. If it's your husband, honey, I'm gonna do this with or without you. He say, I need my food cooked, I need my clothes washed, I need me a shot of tail. You, God damn it, let's go. You stop what you're doing to go do that. And you detach from it. That's the fucked up part about it, because you're not getting the bumping, you're not getting the feeling. You just, okay, let's get this shit over with so he can be quiet and I can keep doing my shit, right? I'm telling you just how Spirit's saying. You're sacrificing yourself for people. When it comes to your kids, mama, I ain't got time for this, I ain't got time for that, Then you're like, okay, come over here and get this shit and go. Come over here, stay a little bit, but you gotta go right after. You still putting yourself out. You sacrificing yourself. Let's get back to the dog.
Okay. Now my thing is this: I don't have any children. I live alone. I just have a friend.
Those are scenarios. Not saying that you actually have this here. I'm just letting it any and all ever since you're sacrificing yourself in your sex life, entertainment, and luck. All right.
Okay.
You're giving so much of yourself away. That's all it means. You're jumping in the volcano to make other people happy. That's it. I was just giving you bottom scenarios so you can understand.
Okay. So what do you do in that scenario as far as not giving yourself away? Because it's like you want to maintain balance. You want to have, how can I say, balance in a relationship, and you still want to pursue your dreams too. So how do you do that?
Spirit, how does she find balance in the relationship and the dream? Father, husband, brother, son. You find balance in a relationship as long as you get married. When you get married, y'all come together as one. It says you either get married or you either consider this man an equal. If you're not considering, the Spirit say, if you're not going to consider this man an equal that can help you from this shit, you're going to always push him away. You're going to always push him to the side. You're going to always, push him away. You're gonna cater to him. You're going to brush his hair, just like Beyonce say. You're going to cater to him. You're going to do all that. But then again, you're gonna find yourself on the ass end trying to make up the time after this person goes home.
Okay. So I
So,
have to consider him an equal. What do you mean by that? I mean, I already do.
no, you don't. You have to consider him an equal because there need to be a ring on that finger. You need to be wanting him to marry you. You don't want him to marry you. You think you romanticize about it, but have you pressured him on it? Have you said, honey,
No, because it's a new relationship.
Well, then, you haven't considered him an equal, so don't play me. Don't play the Baron. You haven't considered him a new equal because it's a new relationship. Has he earned his stripes to be equal to you? Do you know he's gonna put as much effort and force into what you want? Is his goals lined up with yours? This is not your equal. But in order for you to find that balance, hey, balance, you need to be equal with him. Marriage. In the card you got, in the clarifier was father, husband, brother, son. Husband kind of standing out since this is a house of sex, entertainment, and luck. You got it?
Okay, I guess so. So basically, does it come through communication or does it come through time?
It's you. People meet, and 2 months later they married. People stay together 20 years, then they decide to get married. Don't put spirit on the point. Don't. Spirit say you're not finna cheat yourself by having him tell you to get married. That's on you.
Okay.
Don't trick the Baron. The Baron knows the tricks. All right.
Okay, let's move on then.
All right. So now we're gonna go over here to your 6th house. Your 6th house is ruled by Virgo and it's governed by Mercury. Your 6th house represents your future economic affairs, future money, prosperity, wealth, investment, gains. And in this house right here, you have the village in the upright position. So your future endeavors, due to you not wanting to create a village, sweetie, it burns down. Due to you not wanting to merge together, have children, do everything you gotta do, this burns down simply because you have nothing to drive you but you. You second guess yourself too much. So you can put the brakes on everything. What's gonna guide you if you know you got a husband and y'all want a marriage, a wedding? You gotta get that money from somewhere, so you gotta have a driving force to get those funds. Let's say you want to have a kid, you need to have a driving force to get a house. Your income don't manifest as much as it can because it becomes chaotic manifestation because you don't want to form a village. You don't want a union.
Okay. I'm gonna tell you what I want, what my goal was. Now, the man I'm dating is really successful. Okay, he's an engineer and he just started a tow truck company. And I told him I would help him with that marketing and the advertising for his business. My thing is, I want to see where this relationship goes because it seems like we had good communication for the most part. When we talk, we get along, and I'm like, within a year's time, maybe before then, I'm going to move in with him if things go well because he has his own house. And so I can focus on my business full time with him.
Okay. Well, the 7th house will tell you that. The 7th house will tell you that, which I just picked up and showed to the camera. So when you watch this, you'll be able to see. You're gonna laugh. You know, oh, this son of a bitch here. But listen, everything I can say, everything gonna work out there. But
everything gonna work out?
Yeah, when we get there. But we still on the 6th house, and I need to make you understand. You don't get what you want fully unless you decide to build a village, a marriage, a relationship, dependency, a goal, purpose. Your future finances depends on this, okay?
Okay.
That's it. So this hopeful wishing thinking that you want to move in with this man, that you're on the right point. But damn it, if you don't value that system now and you don't work your ass towards it now, there's a possibility you can lose. Would you like to ask the 6th house a question? Spirit, give her the true accurate that you want, how she should work towards getting this financial stability with this bow. It says nurture yourself. This is the time that you need to be real fucking selfish. Real selfish. When I say selfish, I need you to be so selfish the way you petty. I need you to be so selfish. Donald, I want a foot rub. Donald, I want to rub your feet. Donald, I just want you to rub all over me with oil and smack me. This is the time for you to pull out all the kinks. Nurture yourself in with this man, and you need to make him love you, desire you, and want you. You need to make this man feel like, God damn it, if it was to stand up around somebody else, his first thought is yours. This is where you're going wrong at. You're allowing him to lead the relationship. You're a woman. You should always lead the relationship. And I'm a man telling you this. So stop allowing him to lead the relationship, and you need to nurture yourself for this financial endeavor to take place. Because I'm just going to tell you just what Spirit say. If you don't turn your sex drive up, your lust, your passion, all of your desires, your loving, charming, kissing, cooking, dancing, dating, advertisement, building, if you don't turn that shit up to 10, there's a possibility he can go. Somebody else could swap in. So this is your time to do your due damn diligence.
Okay. I didn't want to make it, the reason why I've been kind of like sitting back and chilling is because of his status and because of the situations he's been through in the past, I didn't want to make it seem like that's what I was after. I was just after his money, because that's not what it's about. I genuinely care about him. And that's the reason why. That and the fact that he's so daggone busy, I just figured I would allow him to work and do what he needs to do.
All right, I'm going to tell you something. I'm a man, right? And I'm going to tell you how that busy man shit work. I can be so busy doing my thing, handling my own, but if my lady ain't following up with me, checking with me, leaving me to be free, somebody could swipe their ass up in there.
Okay.
I'm just telling you what Spirit say. You ain't got to listen to me. You can be tough Brenda all you want.
Okay.
All right.
That's fair.
So now we're finna go over here to your 7th house. Your 7th house is ruled by Libra and is governed by Venus. Your 7th house represent your relationship, your romance, marriage, matrimony. It represents love, passion, romance. This is the house dealing with your mate. And in this house right here, you have the 2 of air in the upright position. I got 2 swans forming a heart in your 7th house. Okay, you follow me? And this is in 7th house is communication. 7th house is love. The 2 represent Gemini, duality, male and female. And then you got air, which is communication. This shows me a coming together. So you get to come together with this man if you open your mouth and do what you need to do. You have to communicate. You have to communicate with your body. You have to communicate with your words. You have to communicate with your actions. This is a 100% communicate to my lover thing. Romeo died. Casanova fucked everybody. Remember that. Romeo died. He loved Juliet, but he died. He foolish bastard. He died for her. But Casanova knew what to say, when to say, how to say it, and he laid down everything. Be this male's Casanova and get his ass to give you everything whenever you want it, when you want it. That's all I gotta say. Would you like to ask this card a question?
I think I get it.
All right. If you getting it, hell, he should be getting it. Hint, hint. All right. Y'all done woke the Baron up right now. Baron, calm down. Put your hat back on, dude. All right. All right. So now we finna go up here to. Oh, but you gotta ask this card a question. It's your 7th house. I can't let you skip.
Okay, the 7th. Okay, 7th house. Okay. How can I? Well, basically, what you say, clarify, Brian, on what you suggest I do to turn up the heat in this relationship.
Spirit.
Without running him away.
Spirit, how can she do this without spooking him out? artistic expression. Do I need to fight? Get creative. Artistic expression. Get creative. Don't just stop at Victoria's Secrets and lingerie teddies. Get creative.
Okay.
All right? I mean,
Okay.
whips, chains, handcuffs. Smack a little booty up with my... Hold on. Smack a little booty up with my belt. Scream help. Say my name. Dracula, and I get my fame. Horseback, and I get my ring. School teacher, let me get my ring. You better graduate. You better up the class on this thing.
Okay.
You know the chorus to that song, right? Let me finish it for me.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. No.
All right. You asked the question, the Baron gave you an answer, right?
Yeah.
All right. Now we finna go up into your 8th house. Baron, you stupid. Baron say, why you haven't bought him no slippers when he come to your house? You give him
Why
some.
haven't I what?
Bought him no slippers. He like bedroom shoes to walk around the house, sandals or something. What you need to do.
Okay, well I'll do that.
Yeah, but he say what you need to do. You need to go to the store, buy him some nice slippers. So when he come visit you, he take his shoes off, set them by the door. He gets fresh and clean. You make sure you put him on some slippers, and he cannot take them slippers home. Those slippers are made to be worn at your house. Baron say this will give him a sense of comfortability that he know he can take his shoes off and rest with you. It's a mind game. All right?
Okay.
All right. Now we're going to go over here to your 8th house. Your 8th house is ruled by Scorpio, and it's governed by Mars and Pluto. Your 8th house represent your subconscious mind, what it is you think about, what it is you fear, what it is you love, what it is you hate. It's just everything deep down inside you that you just have an emotional attachment to, but never comes to fruition. In your 8th house, you have Iku. And Iku shouldn't be read upside down, but when she is read upside down, she's basically saying she's going to stay her hand. So she says she's not going to change her mind. She's not going to cut all this attachments to all this fear, doubt, and anguish you have. She said she's just going to sit here and wait for you to cut it for yourself. So she said you can even borrow her sight.
I guess I don't understand.
So listen, let me help you out. If you don't understand what she's saying, meaning these doubts, these moment of depression, this moment of anxiety, this moment of trying to be this and that, she's not gonna remove a damn thing, attach it from you. She's not gonna detach none of that. This is the time for you to do it yourself. She's just saying she's gonna stand guard, and when you ready, you say, hey, give me the scythe, Iku. And you really need to ask her that, give me the scythe, Iku.
How you spell her name?
IKU. Everybody thinks she's a man because she never speaks, but it's a woman under that robe.
Okay.
So just say, give me your scythe, Iku. And once you give Iku your scythe, once you give you her scythe, she's going to let you cut it. So anytime you want to change something in your life, this is only for you. Anytime you want to change something in your life that you be thinking about that's causing you stress, give me the scythe, Iku. And you give it and you cut that bitch and you make the chopping motion.
Okay.
Would you like to ask this card a question?
I think I got it.
All right. So now we're gonna go up into your 9th house. Your 9th house is ruled by Sagittarius and it's governed by Jupiter. Your 9th house represents your future, your reality, what will become. Your 9th house represents anything that's to come. This is abundance too. So this is an abundance in your 9th house. Or I shouldn't say abundance, I should say excess. And in this house right here, you have the 7 of fire in the upside down position. 7 of fire in the upside down position just say that you're done fighting. You really are done fighting. And you shouldn't have any challenge from here on out. You're done. No more dragging, no more people talking down to you, no more bitching, no more you bitching to yourself and talking down to yourself, because that was a really big issue with you. No more. You're done. You said I'm done with this shit? No. I'm not going to let a bitch mishandle me. I'm not going to let a bitch tell me I can't do this, I can't be this, I can't have this. You're straight up saying you're done.
That's one of the reasons why I quit, because I situation where I had this customer that was on 10, and she was losing her daggone mind. And when my boss got out of the meeting, I said, consider this my 2 weeks.
Well, you did it. You did it. This is your future. Say you ain't taking no shit from nobody. You're gonna be one of the most driven, gun-ho person on the planet. Okay. Only thing I could say, just toss the Baron a donation here and there. Just Baron, you son of a bitch, you got $1. I'm okay. I could get me a Mountain Dew soda with it. All right. Would you like to ask this card a question?
Before we move on to my self-help, I just want your opinion on something.
Okay.
One thing I was going to do is I was going to reach out to one of the spiritualists that I admire, and I was going to get me, how can I say, a money ritual done.
Okay. Spirit, should she get a money ritual done? Should she get a money ritual done? Yes or no? Health and healing. They say yeah. It'll move things along a little faster, because they say once you start seeing results and you start seeing the dividends come in, they say yeah, you can go ahead and do that. So it'll be like therapeutic for you to see this take place. So sure.
All right. And I have one other question before I leave. It's this house, and I don't know if this really goes to this house, but this is something in my mind. Now, one thing I like to do is I like to give to charity.
Mm-hmm.
And one thing I consider doing is giving a nice donation to the people of Haiti. Because I'm looking at their situation and everything that they're going through, and I would like to help out in any way I can, even if it's just a little bit, a few $100 or whatever.
Okay. Spirit, should she donate to the people of Haiti due to their situation? Should she donate? 3 cards on this one. This is very important. I love Haiti. 1, 2, 3. All right.
You know what? I was going to donate $333.
Oh, nice. So Spirit says, and I'm going to go with the first card that was dropped. Spirit says, in order to donate to should you donate to the people of Haiti, to the cause of Haiti, it says, find the blessing in your current situation. There's a lot of Haitian influence around you, and you understand their plight, because surprisingly your soul connects to that diaspora, those people, that culture, I should say. So it's a reason you're being led to donate to them, and I'm gonna say yes.
Okay.
It's a reason.
Okay.
Your soul connects to them. I don't know if you got ancestry, and I'm not gonna do it here, cause that'll be too much.
Right.
But I think it's a blessing in your current situation. But somebody, from what they saying, a Haitian prayed over you. A Haitian priestess, female, gave you some prayer, and it helped you out when you needed it. It was free. She didn't charge you. She either did some work for you on a blessing, quiet behalf, and it worked. And your soul is feeling you need to give back. She didn't charge you. She didn't come at you. She just did it. So
okay,
that's what's
it
going on.
could be, but my ex was Haitian, and I love him, and I'll probably love him to the day I die. Okay. I've known him for over 16 years, and I identify with him and his people.
I know, right? When people get past the bullshit stereotype with them, man, you just don't know how powerful those people are.
Yeah.
So
I donate to people in Africa too, because I'm a pro-black woman for my people.
We all in the same vein, darling. We all in the same vein. Don't forget about Barbados. Don't forget about Barbados.
I know that's where you from.
Yeah. I don't know if we need no money right now, but I mean, damn. Just say rep Asians here. Now y'all don't do me like that.
I hear that.
So the second card, they say that should you donate to Haiti, and the cause is, they say you need to detach from drama. So basically, Spirit say if you're gonna donate, don't donate because of your ex, just because you love him and it didn't work out. Don't donate in order as in remembrance to him. That's what the detach from drama. Donate as from your heart, as you perceive. So take a look at your cause again, And don't donate just because you resonate with the people and you resonate with your ex for over 16 years. Donate because of the people that need it, the country and the economy that need it. Second, should you donate to Haiti? It says work your magic. Don't only just donate to Haiti, burn your candle, say your prayer every night, and you pray for the survival of our first black independence, okay? You pray for that. All right. So now we're finna go over here to your 10th house. Your 10th house is ruled by Capricorn and is governed by Saturn. Your 10th house represents how everybody will see you in the community. It represents your community outstanding involvement, etc., etc. And in this house right here, you have the 5 of fire in the upside down position. Everybody's gonna see you as somebody that don't have to fight. You don't have to fight no more in your life. Again, you don't have to fight. Your battles are won. So they're gonna see you as somebody who they cannot even bother, who they can't come against. They can't even fuck with you. It's gonna be straight up like, dude, why you bothering her? You're gonna lose. That's all because of the lessons that you learned. All right.
Okay.
All right. Would you like to ask this card a question?
No, I'm good with that.
All right. So now we're gonna go over here to your 11th house. Your 11th house is ruled by Aquarius and is governed by Uranus, the planet, not your butt. I love saying. I know it's cheesy, but I freaking love saying that. All right. So it's ruled by Uranus. In this house represent your friends, the people who love you, all that energy that deals with your friendship, loving, vision, people who have your just best interests at heart. In this house right here, you have S.U. Now, I'm going to tell you something, and I want you to listen to me really good. In your first house, you had Elegba. In your 11th house of friendship, you had Ishu. S.U. controls...
And I have an altar to him. Yeah, I know about him.
S.U. controls the earth. Elegba is the messenger to the heavens. When people get that mixed up, they're not one and the same, but they're the same. It's like a job title. On earth, he's S.U. Right before you get to heaven, he's the messenger, Elegba, the door opener. So that being said, he's in your house of friendship. So he basically saying, wherever you go, wherever you do, take me with you, and I will make sure you're unstoppable. Whatever the hell you did to gain his appreciation like this is amazing. Because he says he go where you go. Just take me. Take me with you.
Okay.
That he your friend. If ain't nobody else your friend, he your friend. So I think you need to go and get him some raisins, some porridge. I think you need to go and I hope he outside, by the way. I hope he that.
No, he's not outside, but I can put a statue of him outside. He's saying the altar was going out.
No, we can't do that.
Why not? Oh, I ain't supposed to do that.
S.U. never supposed to be in the house. He's supposed to be outside.
Oh.
Elegba is supposed to be in the house, right behind your door. And he really shouldn't be sharing the altar with nobody. He need to be by himself.
Okay.
So that's why you got both of them. You got them crossed up. Now it's a good thing this reading came. You got them crossed up a little bit. Take S.U. and put him outside. You'll lose the chaos and the trickery in your household. You'll be able to focus better.
Okay.
So take him out. Now Elegba, remove him from with whoever you got him with and put him behind the door by himself. Your front door, your back door, just put him behind the door by yourself, by himself. You can have an altar, but I sit him on the ground.
Okay.
And do you?
Elegba outside and ain't shoot by himself. He could be outside too,
No. S.U. outside.
Outside. Okay.
Yeah. S.U. outside. Elegba inside, behind the door.
Inside. Okay.
Yeah, things will change. You'll get your flow back. Would you like to ask him a question?
What is it that you want from me? How can I better appreciate and celebrate you?
Shoo, baby, shoo, my man, shoo. How can she better appreciate you? What do you want? She just want to give you an offering because I know you say she don't have to give you nothing but praise and joy. What can she give you to make you smile, make you happy, for thanking you? She want to thank you. He say, see the other person's point of view. He said you have to see everything he putting in front of you, and you have to walk towards it with grace, dignity, and fervence, zeal. Don't use no big ass old word with me, man. You have to walk to it with zeal. Meaning you need to have a purpose walking towards what you got to, because he laid out the path for you here on this earth. That's all. He just wants you, when he say go, you get your ass up and you go. That's it. Believe in him. Believe that he got your back. All right?
Okay. All right, got it.
All right, so now we're going to go up here to your last card. Your last card is in your 12th house. Your 12th house is ruled by Pisces and is governed by Neptune. Your 12th house represents your enemies, your dreads, the bad thought processes in your mind. This is your 12th house. Now, people give Pisces a bad rep because it represents a house of enemy, a house of, and I want to say not enemies. I want to say a house of devil's advocate. Devil's advocate. We'll just say devil's advocate, meaning that they care so much and they're so emotional. Everything is tied to this. So in your 12th house of enemy, your emotion is basically your enemy. Because you won't find nothing as emotional as a Pisces, from down to the connivingness, down to the whole loving you, down to the fuck you up if you get me. They will put 100% emotion into all they do. Now, this is the house of your enemies, your foes, your fears. In this house, you have the Ace of Air in the upside down position. You fear talking. You just fear expressing yourself. That is your biggest enemy. You just won't express yourself because you want to not be so emotional. You want to lack emotion, be Vicky the fucking robot and all that shit there, and you gotta get rid of it. You have to talk. Talk is expression. Expression is you. You is a ruler. Okay? That's your enemy. Speak up. Take action. Say what you want. Mean what you say. Do what the hell you say. As you just said that.
Okay.
Would you like to ask this card a question?
I just want to know, do a shoe mean this to be that way with my man? Is that what this is about? Or
As you.
I don't. Go ahead.
As you, are you telling her to be this way with the man? Who's Robert?
That's my man.
You got to be kidding me.
That's my man.
They just downloaded Robert in my head. They just said, I mean her to be this way with Robert. That's why I was looking at you like, you telling me you loving this man, but why Robert popping up in the picture? Well,
yeah, Robert is my man's name.
Oh, that's I think I'm batting on all nines right now. Clap for the Baron, clap for the Baron.
But I do speak up. I do say what I gotta say, but I just don't. How can I say I don't want to appear bitchy? You know what I mean? I do. When I talk to him, it's like I try to be careful as to how I deliver the message, because I want it to be gotten, but I don't want it to appear bitchy.
Ain't no need.
Nobody wants to be around a nagging woman.
Then take the bitch up out of it and be a woman, 100%. Hey, Robert, I love you. Hey, Robert, I think we can do this together, baby. It'll work for us. We got this. Hey, all that stuff where you think you're gonna bitch and, hey, man, I really need you to take out the trash. I really need you to come and see me. Say that in a sweeter way. Baby, get your ass over here. You know I want to see you. I love just being around you. That ain't bitching no more. That's like, this motherfucker, I'm gonna give it to her. Right, I'm driving up in this bitch and come like nothing but dick. You know?
Right.
That's it. It's the way you say it. But yeah, you need to start expressing yourself with Robert. As you said that straight up. Robert.
So I need to express myself with him, and you don't think that's me pursuing the man? You know what I mean? Just,
goddamn, so what, goddamn it, fuck, so what, so. You know, if more women would pursue what the hell they want, they won't be getting into it with these fuck boys. If more people would pursue what the hell they want in a relationship, they wouldn't be getting involved with idiots and then having to go cheat.
Yeah.
Wasting time.
I haven't been with him that long. I've known him for a couple of months, but I'm feeling like I don't want to say the love word, but I'm feeling like that's what it's leaning towards. I'm scared. You know what I'm saying? I'm scared to say that, but
You know when you're constipated, you scared to take a shit, right? But once you just push through it, you now you can go and you can go and eat some good food and drink some water. But when you're constipated, you don't want to eat, you don't want to sit down, you don't want to stand up. You just want to take your mind off of it. You tap your leg and shit, anything to get your mind, cause you're scared. You can't express yourself. But once that big drop of shit come out and that body equilibrizes again, you're feeling good and you're back to your old self. You will never become your old self if you keep this constipated ass attitude about that you just don't want to pursue. Go after what you want. Many of strong women in the past have went after the man they want and made them great.
Right.
Don't sit up there and let this constipation stop you from flowing. And no pun intended. Yes, it was. All right?
Yes, it was.
Yeah.
I already did the little bind and started binding tubby.
Okay, so you did a binding spell, but you really didn't need to, but kudos. You added a little extra. That's a form of expression.
Okay.
All right.
Fair enough. I'm going to call him today.
Call him today. And when you do, go take a boo-boo first before you call him. Don't mean to be too graphic. Do your number 2. Then call him when you're free of all them negative emotions. I know. I'm horrible, man. Oh, Lord have me. All right, so that
I'm glad I called you today, though, because it helped me. I basically know the direction I'm going in, and that's all I really needed. I just needed a little understanding.
Okay, that's what I'm here for. That's what I'm here for. But the only thing I
all right,
asked
I'm going to get a copy of this, right?
Yes, you got to get a copy of this, and I wrote it right here. So I'm writing it down. And the date. All right. You're going to get a copy, all right?
All right, fair enough. Thank you so much.
All right, you have a good one, and say what's up to Robert for me.
Okay, thank you.
All right, have a good one.
Bye.
All right, everybody, that was an excellent reading. She's going to do her thing. She's going to get going where she got to go. I love it. I love it. I love it. That's all I can say. I don't even want to talk no more about it. She knows what she got to do. Spirit knows what she got to do. She got the door opener, and she got the controller of the earth. So she bat 9,000. All right, everybody, I'm the Baron telling you guys to trust in you and universe, because at the end of the day, you all you got. Please like, share, subscribe, share. When you share these videos, you not only help me, but you help everybody in our community, and that's what it's all about. People may be going through the same thing everybody goes through, because we're all connected. We help each other. These videos should be resonating with not one of y'all, but at least all of y'all in some form or fashion in the time period in your life, giving you insight. It does to me. All right, everybody, take care. God bless, and much love.